Yo, what's going on YouTube? So I haven't posted in a while because I didn't feel like I had good content. Unless you do this stuff every day, run around all over God's creation, looking for ideas, making up ideas because you're trying to make content. No, we're not doing that. Anyway, update on what's going on here is the Gallardo is no longer. We sold it. We have a new project coming in. I'm going to leave that as a surprise. We do have a 93 Chevy Dually. It's a custom project. That's in the works right now. It's here in the shop. And I'm going to update you on a Camaro. I walked away from it, as you know, because the problems I had from the place in Florida, but I've been just tackling it. And yeah, so we're getting there. So let's run through everything, right? All right, so here's the dually. You can see it's an older custom. It's going to need a few things addressed. Some paint work blemishes. That's what happens when you put regular paint over plastic things without the right kind of adhesion promoter and plastic type adhesion paint. This is going to have to be addressed here. I have a feeling it's because this Phantom grille is not actually correct for the truck. It's actually very clean. Got old school wheels on it. We have new ones coming. Actually en route now. Got this cool little graphic going down the side. Just enough to give it a little enhancement. Get back here far enough to get it all in here. There we go. It'll be kind of like a daily. It's actually very clean. Again, this is what happens when you don't use the right paint on the right parts. Interior is very clean. A little dark, sorry. I already had to fix the door lock. Wasn't able to open from the inside. It's kind of important, right? So that's the dually. Old 93 Chevy with the 454. And what's going on with the Camaro? I ripped out this side here. Getting ready to put all these new parts back in. I was actually trying to save half of it. It didn't really work out because the more I dug into it, the more I found was wrong. So I took it all out. Boop. Now I have to clean all this up. Still have to clean some weld stuff up too. Makes me wish I had a laser blaster or a laser cleaner. I've been watching those lately. And the one thing I hate about those laser cleaning companies is they're afraid to post a price on their machines. I was gonna send this out for sandblasting. And I was like, I got the other car coming, I'm gonna need it there. I really could use it. But you know, the money they're charging for those things, anywhere from 60,000 to 10,000 for the correct laser cleaner that I would be using. That's crazy. It's still cheaper for me to go take it to sandblasting. The only thing is I'll be spending 2-3 days cleaning out sand in spots like this and inside here, you know, and inside there in the rockers. That's a pain in the ass, you know. Well, what happens when sandblaster gets and takes paint off? I already did. Decisions. it'll kind of be breaking the budget if I really buy one of them laser pulse cleaners. I don't know what you would think. Would you invest in one? I'm like, I don't know. Like I said, it's a pain in the ass to deal with these companies because none of them really put prices on their website of how much the machine is. But yet, they want you to email them and they give you a price. You can see I have everything all fitted up over here. Everything is in. Like it's just look on the other side, and I don't want to weld it all up until I clean all these brackets and shit up with something. Look at this rust. It's just surface rust, really. It's not horrible. You know, this is surface rust that's been chemically treated. Yeah. A laser machine cleaner would do this thing a lot of justice without me having to move it around all the time. And like I said, with the other projects I got going on coming in, it's kind of hard not to justify buying it. But I don't know. Really don't know. So yeah, that's what we got going on here. Still doing the 1/14 scale RC trucks. I had to strip one the other day. The clear I got never hardened. It was a spray bottom clear. One of these, it's 2K. It's supposed to be already mixed. You shake it for a couple of minutes. It was very, very, very disappointing because it looked amazing the first day. And then the second day, it started looking funny. And then third day, I was able to leave fingerprints in it still and looking worse. But that is what it is. Now I have to buy a different brand of paint because I'm not going with that company no more. And start from scratch. I had to sit there and soak everything in brake fluid and then hand clean all these crevices and corners out. I also put it in a media blaster to clean up some of these edges. And also, you know, customize these. I took that big ugly square that was there for headlights. You know, I cut this off to make the tilt. I filled this in so you don't see it. I don't even know why that's there. Can anybody tell me why Tamiya does that? Why does Tamiya put that sunroof-like thing in there and then put lights all the way across the top? I also filled in this hole. It's crazy. Crazy! Anyway, that's what's going on. I'm trying to make up my mind about this laser cleaner. Like I said, they're all over YouTube and the internet, and 90% of the companies are refusing to put their prices on the website, which boggles my mind. Everything else you go shopping for, you get a price for. They're not that new. So get with it, laser cleaning companies. Until next time, when the next project comes in, which will be pretty soon, I'm pretty excited about it. It's another numbers matching 68 Camaro. We'll get to it. Take care and thanks for viewing.